Hello everybody, and welcome to Ancient Architects. Please subscribe now to get the latest ancient history news and independent research from around the world. In recent years, most of the announcements regarding ancient Egyptian tomb discoveries are generally dated to the late period, and although of course for many of us this is interesting, it's, shall we say, the less glamorous period of Egyptian history. The Pyramid Age of the Old Kingdom is probably Egypt's most famous and popular era of history, and for obvious reasons. But a close second is the 18th dynasty in the New Kingdom, the period that lasted from 1550 to 1292 BC, and includes the heretic pharaoh Akhenaten, Queen Hatshepsut, the four Thutmose kings, and of course the boy king Tutankhamun. With that in mind, I was particularly interested in the news this weekend when Egyptian authorities announced the new discovery of a royal tomb from the 18th dynasty. Now, the information available so far is minimal, and I imagine that this video is more like a part 1 regarding this new find. And so, what I'll present in this video is what we know so far. So, what do we know? Well, a joint Egyptian-British archaeological mission from the Supreme Council of Antiquities and the New Kingdom Research Foundation have discovered a royal tomb, and this is while working on the western bank of the Nile River in the same region where we find the Valley of the Queens. The tomb is located in Valley C, one of the western valleys, just behind the so-called Neferure's cliff tomb. Regarding the discovery, Mostafa Waziri, head of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities, said, "Current examination on the ceramics and fragmentary inscriptional evidence recovered so far indicates it is the tomb of several members of the royal family of the Thutmosid period of the 18th dynasty. The tomb, though, is in very poor condition, and parts of it, including a lot of the inscriptions and paintings, have been destroyed by ancient floods. Water that filled the chamber with sand and limestone sediment. So far, only a rock-cut staircase, 2 corridors and 1 partly painted chamber have been uncovered. According to British archaeologist Piers Litherland, it will take many months to investigate. But the size and location of the tomb and the early analysis of the finds so far have led the experts to believe that this was the tomb of royalty. Notable people from the 18th dynasty, likely including a royal wife or princess of Thutmosid lineage. The Valley of the Queens, also known as Biban el Harim, is a valley in Luxor, Egypt that was used as a necropolis for the royal wives and children during the New Kingdom's 18th, 19th and 20th dynasties. So far, 75 tombs are known about, including the tomb of the famous Neferure, wife of Ramesses the Great, and they are noted for their beautiful and well-preserved paintings and inscriptions. Although, due to flood damage, we can't say the same about this new discovery. At this stage we have no idea exactly who or what is inside, and the pictures released to the media are few and far between, and they don't show a great deal. Many people are already sceptical about the announcement, and according to phys.org, critics are saying the flurry of excavations in recent years has prioritised finds shown to grab media attention over hard academic research. Of course, after political unrest and then the COVID pandemic, Egypt is still working hard to revive the tourism industry, and the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum is long delayed. Discoveries like the new royal tomb do keep Egypt in the world's media, and the announcement is loaded with media-friendly soundbites, but so far there are no specifics. We don't know if there are any sarcophagi or human remains, we just know of a few ceramics, fragmentary inscriptions and generic pictures. Therefore, although yes, the discovery is exciting, regarding the magnitude of the find, I do think it is right to remain cautious, at least until the entirety of the corridors and chambers have been excavated. I am optimistic but also realistic. And when I do hear more details, I'll be sure to report it here on the Ancient Architects channel. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Ancient Architects. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel, please like the video, and please leave a comment below. Thank you very much.